Adagiorum Maxime Vulgarium Thesaurus, Episode 20. Here is number 44 in the collection by Laura Gibbs, Brevissima, 1000 Tiny Latin Poems. Dicere et facere sunt diversa. Saying things and doing them are not the same, are quite different. This is taken from Johann Glandorp. His dates are 1501 to 1564, and these are his distica, two-liners, and it's number 207 from that collection. It would sound like this. Multinter se praestaret dicere pugnant. You may have heard two elisions right there and right here. Then the second line, illud difficile est, there's an elision. Then a strong break, a diaresis. Hoc nihil est levius. Remember, this is written in the form known as elegiac couplet. I review these things so that you can learn them. The first line is dactylic hexameter, 6 feet of dactyls and spondies. The second line is a double hemiepes or a pentameter, 2.5 feet, 2 times over. To give the scansion in a more extended way, we have mul, tin, so that's a spondee. Notice the elision. Then we have ter, se, that's another spondee. Se prai, a third spondee. Staret, a fourth spondee, and notice the elision. Dicere, then a dactyl in the 5th foot, pugnant, and finally onceps here on the end, the final syllable. In the second line we have illud, so that's going to be a spondee. Diffice, that's going to be a dactyl. Lest, there's the 1/2 foot with the elision. Then the strong diaresis and 2.5 more feet. Hoc nihil, there's a dactyl. Est levi, another dactyl. Us, the 1/2 foot. Now the translation. The subjects of pugnant here are the two infinitives, praestardre, which is a first conjugation infinitive, and dicere, which is a third. Praestare means to show, or to excel, or to display. So excelling and mere talk, pugnant intercesse, are at war with one another, or they conflict amongst themselves very much, multum. So here we have the adverb, multum. The verb is pugnant, third plural, present, indicative, and active, pretty straightforward, from the first conjugation verb pugno, pugnare, like so. It's not uncommon for infinitives to be the subject of verbs, and here, because it's a compound subject, we have the plural verb. So the performance of something or excellence and just talking about it are very much at odds with one another. Pugnant multum intercesse. The second line is going to give the reason for the first and complete the thought. Illud is difficult. So illud is going to be, in this instance, the former, the thing that is further away, praestardre. So demonstrating excellence or standing out from others, that thing, illud, is really hard, difficile est. But hoc, now here we have hoc in the neuter singular and ablative, neuter singular ablative, than this, meaning the latter, dicere, just talking about it, than this, nothing is easier, nothing is lighter. Levius is going to be neuter, singular, and nominative. It's a comparative adjective. It's the predicate of nihil. So here, illud is the subject in the neuter, singular, and nominative, and it refers to praestare. Est is its verb, difficile is the predicate. In the second portion, nihil is the subject, and levius is the predicate. And est here is in between them, whereas in the first part of the line, est followed. And finally, we've already talked about hoc, which refers to dicere, but what is this hoc? It's going to be an ablative of comparison, ablativus comparationis, you might say, an ablative of comparison. Than this, mere talk, nothing is easier.
Thank you so much for watching this free video. I hope that you learned a lot about the classical languages and advanced your knowledge and enjoyment. You can help us keep going with this instruction if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've had hundreds of thousands of views in the last 9 years, and we would really like to grow our number of subscribers. If you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time we release a brand new free instructional video. You can also check out one of my Latin or Greek courses at LatinPerDiem.com or mossmethod.com. Check the links if you'd like to study Latin and Greek with me directly. So keep learning, and vale tote omnes.